What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, when it comes to Battlefield 2042, it seems like a lot of people were not only stressed out, but worried about the future of this franchise because so many OG developers were leaving the production of these games. But it seems as time is going on, EA is really stepping their game up. They see the potential that Battlefield has, and they're not messing around anymore. And I honestly think that Battlefield 2042 was EA's wake-up call, to make them actually realize this. Because not only did Battlefield 2042 sell so dang well, but at the same time, it flopped so dang hard. This isn't just a typical Call of Duty flop that we're talking about here, where this game still, stays stupidly alive, but everybody hates it. No, this is like literally the player count dwindled to basically nothing. The game was dead. It was on its deathbed. So personally, I think what EA noticed is that the Battlefield franchise is capable of making them billions of dollars, This gameplay, the gameplay loop that they have here, is genius, it's perfect, and it's hard to replicate. You have other games out there like World War III and, other milsims, for example. But really, just like with Call of Duty, do any of them actually get that itch, I feel like a lot of Battlefield fans, they will branch off and play those games for a while. But every once in a while, people will still dabble back into it just to get that slight taste of Battlefield. So EA knows that what they have here is something that could be extremely popular. They just have to make sure they execute it properly. And from what I'm seeing right now, they are slowly yet surely executing it properly. I'm going to post something up on the screen here. We have an OG dev, someone who came in and saved Battlefield 4. Remember, Battlefield 4 did not launch the same way that it is current date. It was a disaster. I mean, people were complaining nonstop. There was tons of problems within that game, but this individual was there for the revival of Battlefield 4. He was, introduced into the game to help fix it, improve it, and literally bring it to where it is today. This individual knows what a Battlefield game is all about, and this individual is David Sirland. As you can see right here, well, hello again, Battlefield community. I'm back. This time around, things really are very different in a good way, and I'm super eager to make the future of Battlefield brighter and better than ever. Information on what actually means in more detail will spill as time goes on, but rest assured, I'm going to listen to your feedback, your woes, your ideas, and champion a game that you would love to play. See you on the battlefield. Once again, this is a massive pickup by EA. They're building a roster right now. They don't only have this absolute legend right here, but they also have people like Marcus, who created the Halo universe. They have people like Vincent Pella, who was one of the founders of the OG Call of Duty games, then went on to make the Titanfall series, and now known as Apex Legends, one of the most popular battle royales out there. Once again, you can be concerned that, he made a BR, but at the end of the day, I think his track record proves that he knows how to make a pretty darn decent experience. The list, in my personal opinion, is just getting better and better and better. And again, I'm not going to overhype the next Battlefield game because we already saw what that's going to bring, but I can't lie when I say that I am extremely excited to see what these individuals bring to the table because I am a fan of all of their work. Again, Battlefield might be in a rough spot, but I love the whole Halo universe. I loved the OG COD games like Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4. I loved Titanfall. I enjoyed Apex Legends. It wasn't my favorite, but, it's still extremely popular. These games are absolutely outstanding, and these guys are not new to the industry. They are literal goats when it comes to gaming. So even if they don't bring their perspectives from their games that they made, and they just bring their skill set alone, that will be tremendous enough for the whole Battlefield franchise. And like I said, on top of that, we have people like David and probably tons of other OGs that EA are basically trying to recruit back into the experience because they see what's going on here. If we can keep picking up OGs of this caliber, people who actually helped Battlefield become what it is known as today, that will only help improve the future of Battlefield. And you want to know what really makes me happy about all of these pickups right here? Not just that they're OG developers, but also all the people that EA is picking up are very, how can I say this? Community oriented. They love their community. They talk to their community. They discuss with their community all the time. And I'm not talking about like Call of Duty, how they have a couple of pre-chats with us. They'll put like 1-2 tweets out in the beta phase and then they go absolutely silent and they do whatever they want to do. I'm talking about all throughout the full life cycle of every Battlefield game, and even now, ahead of time, before the next Battlefield game. These individuals communicate with us every step of the way. I mean, Battlefield 2042 right now, even though, like I said, it's a rough game still, I really think it has improved, and I've surprisingly been enjoying it a little bit more. But at the end of the day, I can't deny the fact that the developers have literally taken all of the backlash from the community for the full year and have communicated with us with a complete level head. These are the individuals that we need developing these games, not just Battlefield, but across the board for every single game out there, especially in Call of Duty. We need developers who will stay level-headed, who will take criticism, even the angriest of the angry people, take that feedback and try to make something positive out of it, while still communicating with us and letting us know the progress of this game. You know, in the beginning, it was rough, but like I said, once this game started getting completely overhauled, you could tell the direction that the community managers or whoever we're trying to take has improved by 10,000. And not just with Battlefield 2042, but like I said, David, for example, here, he's going into deep detail with people under, these tweets that he's posting. I highly suggest, like I said, I put up his tweets before. Make sure you go and follow him, along with Vince and Marcus as well, because they really do chat a lot with the community. I mean, into deep detail about certain topics that you would never see, any other FPS developer talking about with their community. And it's impressive. It's respectful. And obviously, the community will still be angry in certain ways. I've been trying to chill back a little bit, but I understand where people are getting their anger from. But to see them handle it in the way that they are so professionally, like I said, there's definitely respect earned in that way. For example, this tweet isn't really, what I'm talking about. I mean, like, literally fine, detailed, specific things about these games they're discussing. This is a little bit more broad, something that a lot of us have been discussing with the community. But as you can see here, this individual said, "I want destruction. Good gameplay like Bad Company 2, and vibes like Bad Company 2. And again, war vibes, not Fortnite vibes. And yes, I still won't pre-order. Never, ever again." And, I can agree and disagree here and there. You can say Bad Company 2. You could say, something like Battlefield 1, for example. I think Battlefield 1 vibes are fantastic. But I get what this individual is saying. They want something that feels more like war, We don't want any cartoon crap when it comes to a Battlefield game. And his response is fantastic. This right here, once again, is a response that I respect, because he's not hyping up anything. He's not trying to sell. He's trying to prove. He says, "We will earn your trust back again. Less talk, more show. Build your own picture of state of things." This is just, like I said, fantastic. This is what you want to see out of developers, because it's true. That's what we're all thinking. We don't want to hear what you have to say about. We want to see what you have to show. That's all we want. And when the developers agree that that's how it should be done, then, there's what else can they say? This could be screenshot. Well, it's already screenshotted. And when the next Battlefield game comes out, we'll once again have proof right here where they actually say, "Less talk, more show. We have to show you in order to gain your trust back." At the end of the day, like I said, this is a very respectful thing to say. And I definitely think this right here is the direction the developers should take, from here on out. Really, especially after Battlefield 2042's initial launch, even though it's improved a lot, they should still be very humble about everything. Less talk, more show. That should be the motto for Battlefield from here on out. I think we can all agree with that, because, Battlefield has been through a whole lot of crap over these years. So it's probably best that they just prove to us that they understand what they're doing. And that's what they've been doing with Battlefield 2042. They prove to us they know what maps we want. They prove to us they know what vibes we want. And obviously, they can't completely rechange it. That's why I still tell people, if you didn't like Battlefield 2042 day one, I don't know if you'll still like it current date. It has changed. They are bringing in a partial, class system adjustment. It's not going to be the same thing as back in the day, but they're going to try to tweak it around to find the best of both worlds. But at the end of the day, like I said, they're proving to us they understand what we want. They can't change the foundation. The foundation has already been set. But if they can prove to us here, hopefully they can translate that into the next game and once again start from the foundation and build up to make a perfect Battlefield experience. And with people like this actually working with us ahead of schedule instead of keeping the game secret, this should help us, like I said, tremendously with getting information to the developers about what we want to see and how they should even handle a Battlefield experience. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. But if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, if you subscribe, hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, that's we do so. Our Twitter and Discord, both linked down in the description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch, link that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.